Abortion is controversial in this country. And I genuinely believe there are people of good conscience who may differ from me on this issue. But we should all agree that women everywhere should be able to control, have a say in what happens with their own bodies. It shouldn't be controversial to say that the most personal of healthcare choices should be made by a woman and her doctor, not by a bunch of mostly male politicians. And that's why when the Supreme Court struck down Roe versus Wade, it was a wake-up call for a lot of people, especially young women who may have taken Roe for granted. It was a reminder that a politicized court can reinterpret what we thought were well-settled constitutional rights. It's a reminder that history doesn't just move forward, it can go backward too. If Republicans take back the House and the Senate, we could be one presidential election away from a nationwide ban on access to abortion. And that might just be the beginning. I taught constitutional law for over a decade, and I can tell you this. If a court does not believe in a zone of privacy that allows us to make certain decisions without government interference, then other freedoms we take for granted are also at risk. And I'm not just making this up. I'm not trying to, get everybody anxious. Justice Thomas wrote as much in the Dobbs opinion. He said as much. If there's no right to privacy, then same-sex marriage could be at risk. Almost every Republican in the House of Representatives has already voted against guaranteeing a right to use contraception. The basis for that original decision saying we had a right to contraception was a right to privacy, a zone in which the government can't interfere. If they take power back, there's no guarantee that that won't be next. So all of these issues are at stake in this election. And if that's not worth 15 minutes of your time, I don't know what is.